Welcome to In5d Global Predictions. I'm your host, Greg Prescott, and I'm joined by the lovely, gorgeous, sexy, vivacious, hottest goddess, my beautiful wife, Ali.
Hello.
You can make any face you want, and I'm still madly in love with you.
Hello.
Yep.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello.
So yeah, we're running a little late, but that's okay. I got Ali's back at all times, so.
Yeah, thanks for that, love. Thanks. And I was in the toilet. I actually was in the toilet.
I could hear the toilet flush.
Deeply. That's what you were giggling about, was it? Oh, I see. Yeah.
No. It was after I posted that. I was just joking about that. I didn't know.
I was only having a wee, guys. I was having a wee. All right, just a wee. Thank you, comic detective. I do like my makeup and my pretties and things like that. I know. Thank you. No.
So, another Tuesday, baby.
Another Tuesday.
Ali and I were talking about just having a night, not on any particularly scheduled day, but giving you guys like a 24-hour notice ahead of time, just to come on here and talk with nothing necessarily planned or anything, nothing scripted, just like these shows. But these shows that we do on Tuesday, I mean, this is Global Predictions. So, we go through our cards. Oh, look, the sun is on right there. Oh, look, a butterfly. Look, a squirrel.
We go at the right time.
I know, it's crazy. But, these are, it's not they're scripted. They're not scripted at all. You guys are the ones that ask the questions. And then on our Live and Uncensored, we just cover, topics that are in the news. But we're talking about doing some kind of a show, like I said, unscheduled. Maybe we'll let you know like 24 hours ahead of time. And just coming on and talking and having fun with you guys. So, is that okay with you guys? It's okay with us.
Well, you read out something earlier. This is what prompted it. You read out something earlier. I said, perhaps we can talk about that later. And you said, well, it'll have to be on the other show because there's not enough time to do all that on this show. And I thought, well, that's a shame because a lot of people don't go on Rumble and are only YouTubers, so they miss out on those fun things. So that's when I thought, well, maybe we can do, not every time something like that, but sometimes we can just have a giggle.
The thing is,
I think it was how do you piss off certain birth signs? I think it was
astrology signs. Yeah.
Yes, it was quite funny.
Yeah, how to piss them off, and they were pretty accurate with Libra and Pisces.
They were.
But to me, I love Tuesday nights because I get to spend Tuesday with Ali and everyone else, all you guys. So it's a win-win. We have a lot of fun. The night goes by quickly, and we cover a lot of material between Global Predictions and Live and Uncensored. Please share these videos too. Yeah, like, share, subscribe if you haven't.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to go live on TikTok as well. Just put the phone up here.
Oh, okay.
Might do. I might do when the Global Predictions start.
That would be interesting.
How many platforms are we live on at the moment?
It doesn't show us right now. I think 6, 7, 8. I don't know. Because we got 3 Facebook, 2 YouTube, X, Twitch, 7 that I know of. maybe more.
Wow. Ooh. Sorry,
Yeah.
still somebody else on there. Yeah, I don't know if I can because I can't concentrate at the best of times.
Right.
So I'd ignore them and then And I don't know if it's going to echo either. Which
Oh,
it
that's
might.
yeah. Well,
Think it will.
look who the first one to check in tonight was.
Ah,
My sister.
hello, Tara. Lovely lady.
I love you.
Love you too.
Anna
Hello, Anne.
was the second in, and she said, "Can we post super chat questions?" And
Yes.
she ended up posting one, so you'll have one to answer there. There's Akasha joining us. How are you? Here's a question that Anna posted with a super chat. Hi, Ali. I will be in Europe in about 3 months. Do you feel my long distance male friend, who's a Leo, will see me for a date and maybe more than once? Oh, I'm sorry. And
More than once.
I'm sorry. Will see me for a date and maybe more than once. It's all how you root the question. I would like to explore this relationship. So why don't you look into that for Anna?
I can't right now because I'm in the middle of doing something else.
Oh, okay.
I will.
All right. Yeah, Cosmic Detective is joining us. There's Ali joining us from the toilet. That's nice.
You was such a bugger you are.
I am. We are both children. You kidding me? And there's, I'm not sure if you pronounce it Violetta or Violetta. Violetta?
Oh, you're asking me. I crucify names.
I'm going with Violetta.
Yeah.
You look very pretty, Ali. I agree. She's hot.
Thank you.
Hot. And there's Mary joining us. How are you, Mary?
Hello, Mary. Oh, she's lovely, Mary.
No, there you are, Tara. We see you. We see you. Hi to PD and Martell. How are you doing? We got Shelly Mason. Could you please put my granddaughter Sierra on the healing list? Aw, that's horrible. She has anorexia. Yeah.
Oh,
Man,
I swear to goodness, that is a demonic entity that is whispering in her ear. If you get rid of that demonic entity, I believe that she'll have a chance. So what you can do is talk to Sierra's higher self. Next time she's in the room with you, or you can just visualize her, her energy. Visualize her aura. Okay, that's the energy field around her body. If I had a photograph, I'd be able to do it. And visualize a white or golden light coming down, and then you want to spin it around like a tornado, and spin it faster and faster and faster until it literally turns into this vortex, energy that sucks away anything that is around her. And you then ask the angels to take it up, and you surround her with angel wings, and that will stop this entity from chatting crap into her ear, saying that she's this or she's that. I swear that these demonic. I might have done something there with a name because I was visualizing it, but what I'm saying is, I can't just. Everybody can do that. Everybody can do that. So maybe give that a go. But I've got the healing list here, and I will put her on it as well.
Okay. And this is, while you were saying that, I just closed my eyes and was putting those thoughts and intentions into it. And the first thing that came into my head was, as soon as you started talking and mentioning this, there's a book called, or a video. There actually is a book and a video. You can read and watch the video, but it's called I Am Enough by Grace Byers. And it's fantastic, because many people who have anorexia, especially females, they look at themselves in the mirror and they think, oh, I still weigh too much. I could stand to lose another 5 pounds. But they don't realize that they're enough just the way they are, unless they need to gain a little weight, maybe at that point, being anorexic. But, to realize that these are the bodies that Creator gave us, and one of the suggestions that this author made was to write on your mirror in the bathroom, if you're a female with lipstick, I am enough. It'll be a daily reminder that you are perfect just the way you are. I hope that helps.
What is her name? Is it Sienna with a double N or single N?
I don't know. I got to scroll back and find it. Oh, here it is. It's Sierra.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry, I've got it wrong anyway.
Yeah.
I was trying to remember.
Neither way was correct. All right, so PD says would love any extra get-togethers. Woohoo! All right. Hey, Vera and Drew. How are you? Sounds fun. We all probably have a lot to say. All right. Love it. There's Claudette joining us, one of our moderators. Thank you, Claudette. And hi to Lori. And Elizabeth. Yeah. Ali looks great. Yeah, she does. I agree, 100%.
Thank you.
Hi to Tanya Renee. Thank you for joining us. Finally, yay! Willow got her t-shirt. Way more beautiful than I thought it would be. Right on. I love it. Hopefully the sand stayed in the bag, because I noticed even after it was sealed, some of the sand was leaking out. But I put too much in the first time when I sent her, Akasha, her shirt. And it got sent back. And I'm sorry for the delay, but I'm glad you got it. Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Hi, Lisa. Hello, everyone.
And, of course. Here's our first question from Martel. Yeah, deja vu, right? Yep. Yeah. Good question about the fires.
Did the fires never get stopped?
This is different ones, I think.
Oh.
Yeah.
Hey, Tracy.
Ellie's coming in clear.
Good. I know. Shock horror.
I know. So it is Violetta. The W is pronounced as a V. Right on. Appreciate you.
I've got everybody's name on there, but ignore the state of this. It's I haven't had a chance to colour it all in and do other things, but people were putting their names, and I just wanted to get them on there quickly. But I will colour it in properly later.
There's a new name, Inner Knowing 221. How are you?
Inner Knowing.
Being here with us.
If you're new, please let us know. Just say I'm new here.
Yeah.
Hello, Shannon. How are you feeling, Shannon? Would you like to be put on the healing list again? Because I know you've not been well.
And there's Susie joining us.
Hey, Susie. Everyone did really well in class yesterday.
Thank you so very much, Ali. And Greg, this helps This helps. You brought tears to my eyes. I will watch the video. Sierra is a skeleton. I'm only 17. Yeah. And I'm sure it wasn't just Ali and me that are sending. Everyone that's watching is sending that positive energy.
And anyone who watches afterwards will probably still be sending that as well. And the thing is, it is an entity that will be talking to her and giving her that negative drip feeding, for sure.
I am enough. You are enough. We are all magnificent beings.
Yes.
Yeah.
We are.
It's a new name too, I think. Gina Androvich. How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
Ali is very beautiful. I totally agree.
Thank you. And Greg is handsome. It said.
I didn't see that.
Yes, you are my handsome man.
And thank you for the reminder. It's going across the screen right now, but yeah, please put your questions in capital letters. We appreciate you reminding everyone. There's Gemini and Moon. Boy, she's been with us almost from like day one, right?
Definitely Gemini Moon you have. I'll get on and answer that question in a minute. I'm just trying to get my pain levels down a little bit.
Okay, yeah, she'll get on that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do too. I think that healing list is amazing, Tracy. I'm just so grateful.
Can I just show everybody?
Yeah. And thank you for praying each time. Yeah.
So this is it. So this is the healing list. So we're on page 34, so 33. It was started in January, the 4th of January 2024, and it's going all this time. So you can see it, and all the energy is still sent out to anyone who's ever been on it. Okay, so it doesn't just stop. Okay, it keeps going on. It really does. So so my 10, it just is all there. And it's like I love it. I can't describe it. There's something special about it and what the spirits are doing with it. And I think there's something magical about the way that when you write something down and your inner child colors it all in, and you get the hearts around it. And it just circles it in, and this protection goes on, and there's lots of things. I know it looks childlike, but it's all part of it, I believe. So I just wanted to show everybody that.
Right on.
Hey, Starfeather.
I just love, where that's coming from. Your beautiful, beautiful heart that everyone loves so much. I've said it a million times. I'll say it again. As beautiful as you are on the outside, you're even more beautiful on the inside, and that just goes to prove it. Yeah. How can everyone not love you?
But you're the same as well, aren't you?
I don't have a list like that or anything. But.
You In5d, all of that information, all for free. You've huge database of information.
Yeah,
that's not something to be grumbled about.
Over 6,000 articles on In5d. Been doing this since 2008, so 17 years and 6,000 articles.
There you go.
Yay for us. Yay for us.
We were both on the same mission, doing different kind of work, but the same agenda, bringing people together before we met, before we even knew. So
of course.
It's like we was always meant to be doing this, always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what an amazing addition Ali's been to In5d. the matriarch of In5d. It's our website, mine and hers. It's like a divine union, and everyone appreciates and loves the contributions that Ali's made to In5d, and we've got a lot more to do. As we were working today on the In5d International Psychics.
Can we show the logo?
Yeah, go. Oh yeah, I better do it.
Yeah. We've been, so we are asking if there are any psychics out there, genuine psychics, professional readers who would like to be part of our international, In5d International Psychic Agency. So this is, we want to be fair with pricing so that you guys get what you deserve to have. So when you look at these other telephone lines and they get, the company gets, I don't know, something like, 70%, and the reader gets even less than that. It's absolutely disgusting. And so we're going to be turning all of that on its head, and you guys are going to get a fair wage. So, and this is the logo that Greg created, but we both. What do you think, guys? In5d International Psychics, empowering psychics, inspiring trust. So, yeah, I love it, darling. You've done an amazing job.
I like the portal.
Yep.
The colors, everything on that is just like, and it was like we both worked on it. So Ali would, and I'd come up with an idea. Ali would come up with an idea, and maybe we should try this. Maybe we should tweak that, and that's what we have right now. So,
yeah,
right on.
So we have a contract ready to go. So if anybody wants to find out about it, I'm also going to be doing a meeting. I mean, obviously Greg can come as well. I'm just going to be going over the information about how you earn your money, what happens. It's basically it's an advert that you have, but there's also going to be readings that will come through that we'll then give to you. And it work under the 75% of the money goes to you, the reader, 25 goes as a bigger advert for all of us, and obviously for In5d as well. So it's like we all gain from this, but the reader, we want the reader to go away with the lion's share of the reading rather than it being the other way around, which is what other telephone reading sites are about. So yeah, and you're umbrellaed under the In5d name. Like I said, I've been doing this for 18 years, so most people in this genre are familiar with something from In5d, and it's a name that people have come to know and love and trust. So we're looking forward to going further with this and taking it from there. So yeah, contact us if you're interested in getting aboard as a reader. So the meeting is going to be on the 11th. Can't find my diary now. I believe that's a Tuesday. I think it's a Tuesday. It's the 11th, and it will be it'll be 9 p.m. my time, because I'm trying to straddle the UK and the Americans. So so it's going to be, I can't do it at the weekends because it's my mum's birthday this weekend, and then it's my birthday following weekend. So it's like, bit. So I couldn't do it the weekend. So it's gonna have to be on the weekday. But I will record the meeting, and though it can be that can then be sent to anybody. So it's going to be Tuesday the 11th of March, and I will give the information to Greg, because a lot of you have got In5d. You can contact me, reach out, and if you're interested, and I'll send you all the details. from my website, psychically.net. There's a contact me button on there, or Facebook if we're on Facebook, or on Greg's, you know. So whoever you contact will be able to give you the information.
I have a gig that night at the Bracket Club, so
no worries. Yeah. No worries. It's later on. See, Greg's going to do the technical side of things. We've both got our own kind of things that we're good at, and so together we can really make this work, can't we? I'm crap at the technical side of it.
We are partners in everything, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. But we're looking for genuine psychics, and you know, just people that have got that you will sign a code of conduct. That code of conduct is basically the main things are: you don't tell people about death or serious illness. That is going to be the top of it, because that is a no. You know, you don't and basically just treat clients with the utmost respect. But obviously the clients, we want to make sure that the clients treat you with the utmost respect and love as well, so you don't have to put up with any crap either. It's not minute by minute. It is going to be like people will buy a 30-minute reading, or they'll buy an hour reading, and then there'll be your bio, your information, and a click button next to it, and that will then go to your website, your calendar, and we don't take any of that. That's yours, and it will be a monthly fee. I can't remember what the monthly fee was. Yeah, I think I can't. I'll find it out and let you guys know. But it's so it's a monthly fee that goes towards all of the advertising. So we all advertise together under one umbrella. And yeah, we just wanted to make this. I mean, I had an agency before. It was called Guiding Angels, and you know, and this, we've got loads of people in the UK who are already raring to go with this. And yeah, we just want it to be international for all psychics all over the world. So yeah, anyway, I'll stop now. I'm just excited.
No, I know, I love it. Oh gosh, what was it? I was going to say something about that, and like 2 minutes ago, and I forgot what it was.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was on a roll.
That's okay. No. Yeah, I forgot.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Just it's £50 setup fee. That setup fee is for Greg, $50, sorry, and that sets up Greg with all of your bio details, your information about you, photographs, feedback, that sort of thing. And it will also be the link that then goes to your website or your calendar. If you don't have a website, there is an app called Calendly, I think it is, and it means that you can just take bookings like that. So they can just go to that, and then after that, it's a monthly fee. And this is the beginning monthly fee, so this may go up slightly, but not huge amounts. But it's going to start up, at least for the first, few months. It's going to be $15 a month, so that's hardly anything, which works out £11.89 UK money, £38.25 to start it up. So it is affordable for everybody. So anyway.
And I'll be advertising on every page of In5d with this. And once In5d VIP is up, I'll also put an ad on there as well.
Yeah.
I want to do something real quick.
All right.
It's going to be hard to see probably, but it'll give you an idea of what to expect. This is just kind of a little teaser.
I'm going to reduce me down so that you've got the full screen, because I know what you're going to do now. All right.
Oh, I'm not putting that one video up. No. But I'm putting up. No, I am going to show something. I will need the whole screen now.
All right. Okay. All right.
Okay. Thanks, baby. It's kind of related to that, but let's go like this. I have a project I've been working on. I've created 6 videos so far for this, and I wish I could make this a little bit bigger. This is the one video. I'm going to put this video out. It's going to be on all platforms, but mainly this AI Speaks with In5d is going to be something that's going to be exclusive on In5d.vip. And this is just a little sample of what I'm doing on there.
This video is for entertainment purposes only.
Well, duh.
I know, but the tards at YouTube make us say this, or else they'll demonetize this video.
Maybe YouTube should change their name to UTARD? Ha 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 ha. Let's get on with the show.
Catch the full AI Speaks with In5d, physical pole shift, at in5d.vip, where cloned Greg and I dive into the afterlife, reincarnation, ascension, and beyond the third dimension, plus heaps more. Mind-blowing topics and funny banter between cloned Greg and me await, only at in5d.vip. See you there.
Hi, my name is Cloned Greg, and today we're going to be talking about an impending physical pole shift. I'll be joined by AI, who will be answering my questions. But first, here's a joke for you. What's Earth's favorite music genre before a pole shift?
Do I really have to answer?
No, I'll just tell you. It's rock and roll because everything's about to shake.
Ugh, is that another dad joke?
That's what dads do.
I thought it might be polka because you just have to poke a little fun at the situation.
Ha 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 ha. Not bad. I didn't know that AI can tell dad jokes.
I got 1,000,000 of them, but answer me this. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Axis.
Axis who?
Existential crisis coming right up with this pole shift.
That's enough jokes for now. Let's get busy.
Let's do it.
Okay, so I go on and I ask a bunch of questions, and here's an example of one of the questions I ask.
Flow.
Ancient civilizations talk of approximately 12,000 and 25,000 year cycles. For example, the Maya's long count cycle lasts around 5,126 years, and their grand cycle lasts for 25,630 years. Do these cycles tend to end on or around the times when physical pole shifts occur?
Ancient cycles, like the Maya's 5,126-year long count, or 25,630-year grand cycle, point to patterns tied to Earth's precession, her 25,120-year wobble through the stars. These mark shifts in energy or time, often linked to floods or resets in their stories.
And it goes on. There's a number of these videos that I've made already, including the law of attraction, star seeds, what's beyond the third dimension. I've made 6 already, so I can't think of the other 3 offhand. Well, of course, the one I just showed you for the pole shift, that would be number 4. Let me see. I'll tell you in a second here. But I've got so many planned as well. Yeah, pole shift, beyond 3D. Let's go here. Oh, the afterlife, reincarnation, walk-in souls, and ascension, and synchronicity. So that's probably more than 6 videos that I made already. That are waiting to get rolled out. But I haven't published anything just yet because I'm also putting it all together, like the Beyond 3D. It's great. It goes on to the 12th dimension and beyond on that with amazing questions that we have for everyone. So I'll be actually putting that into a book as well. So it's going to be fun to do. I hope you guys enjoy it. And let's bring Ali back in and start answering some of these questions.
Oh, it looks amazing. It's so funny. It's great. I love it.
It's kind of fun because you have cloned me having an interaction with this AI avatar. And it's Well,
Brilliant. Really clever. Really clever.
actually, I do. I'll play that. I'll play that one video.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'll play this.
Okay.
Ali doesn't get it, but we'll see if you guys understand.
I'm a bimbo blonde sometimes.
Okay. See if you guys understand this video, okay? I just gotta set it up. There we go. All right, check it out.
Are you ready, computer head?
Yes, clone face. But first I have a joke I want to test out on you.
Okay, go for it.
What did the beautiful AI avatar call the clone-faced surfer dude?
I give up.
Retard.
That's not a joke.
I know. I haven't gotten to the joke yet. Retard. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
4D.
4D who?
4D last time. You're a retard.
Ha 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 ha. That was actually pretty funny, computer head. Let's start with the questions. I want to know what's beyond the third dimension, so let's start with that.
Anyway, that's that's some of the interaction and the banter that I have with that cloned Greg has with AI. So
I think it's just me. It's just me. I think your friend Drew is asking if you're playing in a band. So I think there was a question there. I can't find it again. But yes, you are, aren't you? You've got a band. Yeah, that's it.
Yep. Playing with a buddy of mine, Chuck. We are going by the name right now. Our band name is the Bleach Boys.
That's good.
So.
Oh. Oh, that's lovely. So, did everybody else get that, and it just wasn't me?
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it. Love it. Thank you. But yeah, we do this little banter in between us, but for the most part, it's like it's all serious questions, and that was great. Who's there? Was it 4D? That's funny.
Oh, brilliant.
So yeah, I want to blend a little humor, entertainment with something that dives deep, like that sample I gave you on the pole shift. You're not going to find these questions anywhere that, like that one that I asked, that compares the Mayan cycles of 5,000 years and 25,000 years, and looking into seeing if it aligns with previous pole shifts, so you can kind of use that as a predictor of when these kind of events might happen. So.
Yeah. I know you've been working so hard, and you know, on VIP. You know, there's lots to look forward to. You know, we're expanding, so it's lovely.
Before we go any further, would you like to answer Anne's question?
Why me? Well, I thought we did this.
No, she's asking you specifically. Hi, Ali. I'll be in Europe in 3 months. Do you feel my long distance male friend?
Come on, we do it together. No. Okay. All right. So, be in Europe for 3 months. Do you feel my long distance male friend, he's Leo, will see me for a date? Okay. Let me tune into his energy. Okay, so you've got a 7. 7s are challenges, but it's a big possibility. I feel that it's going to be last minute decisions. So it's like, you know, when someone's on and off, it's like yes and then no and then yes again, because it feels as if I've got a mixture of the yeses and nos here. you will, it's like you will just give up. It's like, no, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. And then it then does happen. So I feel that just look out for that. Okay. Regarding the future, whether or not there will be, what was the last asked question? I would like to explore this relationship. Okay. So regarding that, I feel that once you met, so I take it, have you not met yet, physically met yet? Because I do feel after you've met, there will be more of a feeling of meeting again. So I can see that there's a bigger possibility then of there being more dates. Okay, but it's just getting past that first one. So yeah, deal with it. There's going to be a lot of I feel there's a fear. There's something to do with this person, this guy being fearful or being unsure. I don't feel as if there's 100% that they're in. I feel as if they change their mind like the wind. There's back and forth energy. So it's very difficult to get an actual honing in on his energy. So I don't know if he has been, that sounds funny, but playing hard to get, so to speak. But that's what it feels like there. But regarding your visit, let me just look at something in a different way for you, because obviously that's a bit short and sweet, really, isn't it? So let's have a look. I really do want to find out what Greg thinks, though. I really do. So there's talk about whether or not it's a good idea to move. So I feel as if there's going to be a conversation about a permanent move and there being a question mark over that. And so I feel that, you know, when somebody doesn't want to start something because of that, or someone's not sure about it. So, and this is on either side, and it's regarding both of you or either of you moving, okay, permanently. If this works out, what would happen? You know, and the questioning's there. There's a something to do with children as well. They're talking to me about children, or somebody is in children. So has either one of you got children? That's one of the questions that I've got there. Let me go. Just Greg, can you bring up any answers to these as it comes up, if that's okay? Because I'll be able to tell you a little bit more.
I already drew cards for her, but do you want me to tell
No, I know,
now?
but she might be answering me about whether or not she's got children. I was hesitant to move, but I was getting better. Okay, I get that. So that's right. So I just need to know if she's got children.
I can't. Yeah, well, hang on. I didn't want to lose place on the screen. So
You don't have to. You just have to read it out to me. That's all I wanted, love.
Oh, it's too late. I already. Yeah. That's all we have right there.
Okay. Yeah, so I feel that this person's a very hardworking person. They're quite reliable. If they say they're going to do something, they will do it. But the only thing that's making them dither back and forth is the feeling of, do I want to get this started? Because there has been, I have grown children. Okay, so you have grown children. So yeah, there's a lot of still very confused about all of this. But you know, we do have some good cards as well, you know, so I feel it's a work in progress. But yeah, let's see what Greg says about it, see what he gets.
God, I wish you didn't throw me into this, because I don't like the cards I drew. Do I have to give them? Well, I got a new beginning. That's a good thing. You're right. So also got the world. Maybe that he'll promise you the world kind of thing. And I'm not sure. this is where the not good thing. I got a painful ending here as well. That's the card that concerns me. Ten of Swords. So, new beginning, awesome. The World, arguably the best card in the deck, but a painful ending. It might be great for a little while. Painful ending. I didn't want to give you that. That's what I have, though. Sorry.
I just want to make that clear, because it's not made that clear. It's not really the thing that you say when you say painful ending, because that might be somebody actually stabbing. So he doesn't mean that, okay? He just means it might be an emotional ending, okay? Not a painful ending like someone's going to get murdered or anything.
Oh, no, of course. Yeah, that's what I, yeah.
We wouldn't be talking about that.
No, of course not. I never even thought twice about that.
I know you didn't. That's why I'm making it very clear. It's not that.
Yeah. Okay.
So, yeah, we're both fearful. You know, yes. So I feel we've got the same thing. It's like it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off. That sort of feeling, I'm afraid. Hi, Joan Jenkins. Hello. Right. What other questions have we got?
Okay. I've already got my cards shuffled and drawn for Martel's question. Fires in South Carolina are now moving into North Carolina. Are they planned? Is this part of smart cities, aka 15-minute cities? Boy, these cards couldn't be any louder or clearer. Are they planned? Yeah. Guess who planned them? You know, not anyone that's benevolent, we'll put it that way. Are they planned? Yeah, look at all the people talking about it. And there's a bunch of shit that they're doing. Remember, just like the last time when Trump got into office, they had, you know, Antifa here and BLM there and rioting and burning and looting and all this shit. Distractions. They're trying to do the same thing as well with what's going on with Trump this time, and you know, creating these distractions. And this time it just happens to be these fires. And is it planned and coordinated? Yeah, definitely planned, coordinated. It's bullshit, you know. And look at all the destruction they're doing for control, power, subservience, conformity, and fear. And look at all the wildlife they're killing, along with people that will end up dying from these fires. And all the land that's being lost, people having to be displaced. Why? Was this necessary? No, not at all. But this is what politics does. And you can damn well be assured it's not the right that's doing it. It's the friggin' crazy left. Anyway, that's what I have. You're spot on. Your intuition is nailing it, Martel. Yeah, smart cities, 15-minute cities, they are planned.
Yeah, Tinky agrees as well. She's told me. Yes. So yeah, I've spoken to my guides. It's absolutely a planned thing. I feel as if there's one more place near there that is also planned. I feel what they're saying is, I don't know, North Carolina. I'm trying to think of the other states, because it's another state as well. Is it California? California keeps coming up as well. It's like their plan. And you know, when Greg showed that card with them all standing round talking about it, there is about 5 different states that they are going to be doing this to. It's going to be stopped. Don't worry, it's going to be stopped. But there's 5. And what they're doing is you wondered why the blue states are being basically driven down and down and down into poverty. And then they're going to, you know, wipe it out. by natural disasters and by all of that, and then they're going to land grab, and that this is all part of a big interconnected web. But there's definitely 5 different. One is, I'm afraid, California, but I do believe it will be stopped. I feel that Trump is going to find this out. He might not necessarily know how they're going to do it yet, but I do feel this. You know, they're trying to just what they did with COVID. What they did with that is they had to speed everything up, and what that did was it made people stop and think more. They thought it would, like, you know, they'd be able to get people take away their power quickly, but actually what it did was gave people time to think and time for people to you know, research and look up. So more people got awakened and aware under that than they did become a puppet. So a lot of people woke up. So it actually it was a backlash. Okay, and the same thing's going to happen again. People aren't taking this anymore. They did it with Hawaii, but they're going to be doing it with another few states as well. So anyway, that's what I get, my love. I'm sorry, I don't want to get that.
I don't like it when cards come up that aren't happy.
No, but I do feel that Trump is gonna see it off. It's gonna be found out. Yes.
Okay. Our next question comes from Leona. She's asking about Cyclone Alfred is heading towards Brisbane and the coastline in Australia. Media hype. Is this cyclone generated by nefarious means? Thank you. And thank you for joining us, Leona. Good morning to you and all of our Australian friends. Great question. I got a yes card right off the bat for that. So is it generated? But, you know, I got the Hanged Man as well. Was it generated by nefarious means? Kinda. That's what I'm getting. There's ulterior motives that are part of this that are not good. But I think it was already there, and maybe they seeded it with clouds or controlling wind or something like that. There's something else that's going on that we're not being told about. There's some other thing that's happening in association with this that's coming from a different angle, and I'm not specifically sure what it is, but what I can tell you, and I've done this, and did you ever cloud bust, where my daughter Brittany and I would do that. We'd focus on a cloud disappearing, and it would disappear. It was fun. It's a fun thing to do. You can do the same thing with cyclones, hurricanes. You can, if nothing else, diminish the intensity or protect specific areas, maybe steer it to an area that's not as densely populated, you know, but your thoughts, actions, and the emotions that you put into those are really important. So be cognizant of that as well, because you can help to deter the impact of a potentially dangerous cyclone. That's what I have. I know we're a bundle of joy today, aren't we? What do you got, babe?
I'm so sorry. I've got that there's actually a team working with the black hats. If people want black hats and white hats, if you're new to this and all this wording, the black hats are just the bad guys. Okay, they're just the people working with the deep state. The white hats are just the people that are trying to, you know, make things better, basically. So what I got is they have a team of people who are waiting for weather manipulation options. So places where it's like, oh, there's a slight weather condition there, we can make that worse. So when Greg said they seed it, they do. That's exactly what I feel that they're doing. And then they can actually steer it exactly where they want it to go. But what they don't know is that I don't usually use the word God until Trump got shot in the ear. And then I started to use the word God, because there was something that happened that day. And, you know, we can call it universal energy. I've called it universal energy before, but I feel as if that was like a God energy. And I feel that we are, as a collective, are part of that energy. And we as a collective can move it. Look what has happened to some of the hurricanes. Look at the previous one. It was going to be uncategorized, meaning it's never been up to that category before. And it was reduced from a 5 down to a 3, I believe. And that was due to positive thinking. Another one was just about to go right across to Greg's mum and dad's place, and it did a U-turn and it went somewhere else. And so these things are possible. So please, as a collective, if Greg and I, you know about it in advance, because sometimes we don't know what's happening across the world, but definitely do watch parties, and you know, even on your own it will help. So put that energy out there. Yeah, so they are evil bastards, but they are, if you imagine, they are throwing a tantrum right now, but they are running out of funds. Okay, the funds are being taken away by Trump. Okay, so they are running out, which means that their dastardly deeds are going to be running low on funds. So yeah,
I love you. I do. Breaking news. I love you. That's it.
Breaking news. I love you too.
Continue on to your regularly scheduled program. Our next question is from Tracy, and she's asking, is Zelensky creating shenanigans due to the meeting with Trump? That was something, that meeting, that he was like a little spoiled brat, you know, little baby. So
I want to tell you what I want to say. It's hard to go second, you know, sometimes. It's very hard. But anyway, you go.
Okay. I mean, we can switch it up if you want, although we've been doing it this way for a long time. I think since the beginning, actually. We've been doing it like this right from the start. I like going first because it gives me a chance to shuffle the cards while you're answering, because I've already looked up to the next question once you started to answer, and then I can shuffle the cards and get ready for the next question. It makes it a lot easier for me. Anyway, what do I have? Speaking of shuffled cards, creating shenanigans due to the meeting with Trump. Well, we got the yes card, and what is it about? Got the Pentacles, money. Boy, that couldn't be any more definitive. But it's not just that; it's other things as well. There's other. Zelensky has prior obligations to Joe Biden. So, you know, Biden had made an agreement with him where basically if Zelensky didn't do what Biden wanted him to do, Biden would assure Zelensky that he would not be in power. So it was bribery, blackmail, whatever you want to call it. There's a video of Biden basically being cocky about it as well. So, you know, and here's Zelensky right now. He's put himself in a position where his back is against the wall. You know, so at this point he has to cave in, but he's got this, you know, pressure from the deep state to continue doing what he's doing, which is being an asshole. And I think Trump's going to get him to make a public apology. The thing that concerns me, though, is that all these asshole countries that, and I'm not saying the people in the country, but these nations that are within the, like NATO, they're the assholes because they're all pushing globalization, and like even the fucktards there in England are, siding with Ukraine. Oh, we're going to send our troops there. Why? There's like $100 some odd $1 million or $1 billion that he can't account for. Why don't you account for that money? Because we know it's all gone back to money laundering, right? I got a meme that pretty much explains it. Let me see if I can find it real quick. I know I got to go on to Telegram for this. But yeah, he's been pushing the same shit, and it's not floating with Trump. Trump's like, nope, not going to have it. F off. And now he's gotten to a position where, he's got to conform to Trump because there is no other answer or way he can. Oh, I can't find it right now. Anyway, I'm going to turn it over to Ali, and I'll see if I can find that meme. So, thanks, baby.
Okay. So it's very interesting. He had a little Zelensky, before he met up with Trump, he had a little meeting with, and I can't remember who it was, but it was one of the deep state guys. So he had a little meeting, and I believe he did exactly as he was told to do. They all wanted Trump to lose his temper, to lose his rag. They all wanted him to make a complete idiot out of himself, Trump. That's what they wanted. And they also wanted J.D. Vance to lose. They wanted it all to kick off. And it did kick off, but not as much as they wanted it to. It was all planned, because then it was going to be all happy days, hugs and all this shaking hands and everything with the UK Prime Minister. It's like, we will protect you. It's like they can't protect diddly squat our country. We have not got a military anymore. They've wound it right down so low. There's hardly anything there. So they've got nothing. Zelensky was he's literally a pinball being bounced around a pin table, basically, and he's doing exactly what everybody's wanting him to do. He doesn't know what's going on, when, where, and how. But I believe, obviously, he is an actor at the end of the day. A very bad one, but he's an actor. What's happening is you've now got headlines starting up about they're trying to make Trump out to be a dictator. That's their newest project. Okay, Trump is a dictator. He is a threat. He is. Look what he's doing to everybody. So it's riling up the Trump derangement syndrome into boiling point, because they want civil war. They want all of that. This is my opinion, YouTube. Okay. So this is what is going on. It's all been contrived from start to finish, been contrived. And now they've got the lack of funding. And I think Trump did exactly amazingly well by not, he dealt with it like he would a naughty child, a teenager who was going off on one, and he played it perfectly. And the statistics are out. Can I just read these very quickly? I took photographs of it. They are, his polls are amazing. This is the poll is Harvard, the source Harvard Harris. So it is an actual Democrat one. So Trump crushes new poll. 52% of the people approve of Donald Trump. 53% think he's doing a better job than Biden. 58%. 81% approve of deportation of illegals who have committed crimes, and 76% approve of DOGE eliminating waste, freight, fraud, and abuse. And 68% approve of declaring that there are two genders, male and female. And there is another one as well, another poll. I'll try and do it as quickly as I can. Immigration crackdown. 2022, there was 166,010, and in 2025, 8,326. So it has literally gone down to hardly anything. Okay, so that's what the people are thinking, because these are polls that are going out there. So their agenda, and they're trying to twist everything, is not working. I know my video's gone funny. It's because of me holding up my phone. But anyway, sorry, long-winded, but that's what's going on there. All contrived, I believe.
Okay, right on. Thank you, my love. Our next question comes from Cosmic Detective, and she posted underneath here just an addendum, but the government offices in Washington, in DC, that I read today that Donald Trump wants to sell, is that going to happen for real? Basically, in a nutshell, I got yes, because I see celebration. It's going to be a good thing, and maybe he's going to sell them for, to help pay off the debt or whatever. He's got benevolent reasons behind why he's going to sell these. So short and sweet. That's what I got.
Okay, so I'm not sure where these offices are, so it's a bit harder for me, because there's something's come to my mind. So I'm just going to say it. I don't know if I'm in the right place or not. Opposite the White House, there are some buildings there, and in the basements of those buildings are tunnels and escape routes and other places. And I believe that there have been trafficked children that have been moving about from those locations. So I don't know if it's those offices that you guys are talking about. Can you see my point? That's my dilemma. I don't know if it's those. If it's those, then it's a no. So it is those that they're trying to say. Okay. So I believe that he is downsizing everything, but he's not. He's got to keep those because it's proof. It's proof, and they are part of the exposure. So yeah, that's what I got.
Well, it's interesting because I was already, as I often do, I'm always moving on to the next question while you're answering this one. And while you were answering this one of the cards I have for the next question was the Hanged Man, to see things from a different perspective. Yeah. And I couldn't agree more. So you nailed it. Very good.
Okay. It's hard, isn't it? Because I don't know Washington. I don't know where the places are, but yeah, I've got to just trust him, I suppose.
Yeah, I and that ties into my answer. Yeah, he did it, but I wasn't sure specifically why. It was for benevolent reasons. And when you said that it had that tie to the children, and that card came up, yeah, perfect. Thank you, my love.
Yeah.
Oh,
teamwork, baby.
I was just going to say, we're such a great team. Okay.
I'm just going to go grab myself a drink, my love. I'll be back.
Okay. What a doofus. I love that doofus. Okay. Our next question comes from Akasha. And she's asking, will Europe send troops into Ukraine? Will other countries also send troops? I know that they've talked about it in England. And we were talking about that last week, how England doesn't have enough troops to fill Wembley Stadium. You know, so to answer your question and how this card came into the equation, yes and no. Some will and some won't. That people have differing points of view. The Trump effect is kicking in because most countries' populations don't want to send their troops to Ukraine, but their governments do. Why? Because they're all part of NATO, which I was talking about in the last question. You know, the globalists want to maintain war because they know it's a, you know, it keeps us living in fear, and it's a great way to launder money and support each other, you know, while the people pay the price as pawns. And lastly, you got the Tower card. So it's all contrived. It's bullshit. You know, the only people that say I stand with Ukraine, most of the people, they're Democrats, because they don't stand for America or the country they're from, but they'll stand for Ukraine. No. Part of what Trump's doing, and I think that's part of the Hierophant as well, or the Hanged Man, I'm sorry. Part of what Trump's doing is exposing the corruption. Well, Trump and Elon Musk, you know, through Doge, they're exposing the corruption. And I found that, I'm glad it ties into this too. I found that meme that I was looking for on the last question, but it ties in perfectly with this question. And let me hide this real quick. There we go. 3 years of pointless wars. They've received 177 billion, Ukraine has, but they've lost 102 billion. Now, out of that 102 billion, how much do you think went back to Biden? And that's what Biden was talking about. You know, you do this for me, and I'll do that for you. You know, you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. How do you lose 102 billion? Well, the meme is saying, you know, up your nose, but it's more than that. It's money laundering, plain and simple. And that's what Doge is going to uncover. And because of Doge, I think this is going to change the opinion of many people from different nations. At least what we might see is that maybe people will start banning like X in different countries because of this, because they don't want the truth getting out there. And the truth is, Doge is going to look into, where did that 100 some odd billion dollars go? Why can't they account for it? And, you know, where did Joe Biden all of a sudden magically get all this money funneled into him? Stuff like that. So it all ties in together. You know, that's part of the Trump effect that we're seeing, that the countries don't care about their citizens, but the people are saying, fuck you, we want our countries to be more like America and what Donald Trump's doing. We want transparency and accountability, you know, so that's going to be the deciding factor on whether people send troops or not. Because if they send troops and they're all of a sudden finding out about this 100 some odd billion that Zelensky can't account for, people are going to say, what the fuck are we fighting for? Right? That's what I got. Let's see what Ali has. My love.
It's really funny. You said about money laundering, and I've adapted these cards for my global thing. So I don't need the wording, but this, look, money laundering. I've had that card as money laundering, collaborating with opposite side. Okay. And this is Trump being the peacekeeper. So, okay, now I don't know whether I heard this or whether I heard this from Spirit. I'm not sure. But what I did get is that Trump will be coming out of NATO. I believe that he will completely come out of that. I don't know much about how it all works and NATO, so I'm relying totally on my guides there. But I feel that he is starting, it's like he's starting his own up. Does that make sense? So there'll be no United Nations. There'll be no, because they're all part of the deep state. And he's going to find all the corruption, and then he's going to close and close and close and close and close all these down. Sorry, I just had to talk about that. Will Europe send troops into the Ukraine? I can see it. I don't know what you said because I was out getting ice. I can actually see it. And other countries, no, I don't see other countries, but I do see Europe sending troops. But they're it's literally, they're not going to be there for very long. But I feel it's like double timeline I'm seeing with this. If Trump can't find out and negotiate quick enough, or in that, if Ukraine, the guy Zelensky can step down and someone else be put in, maybe this could change the timeline. But all the time Zelensky's there, then yes, I can see the troops there. And I hate that because I know families who've got troops in the military, and I feel for them. So yeah, that's it, short and sweet.
Okay. Thank you, my love. Yeah, my answer basically said that due to the Trump effect, people who are part of the military will not want to go, but the governments will want to send them because they're part of NATO. Just like, they've already mentioned that in England, and you guys don't have enough troops to fill up Wembley, but they're going to send them. They want to send them to Ukraine. Fuck that.
It's for peacekeeping, they've said. For peacekeeping. But like I said, I can see two timelines on that.
Yeah.
And I can also see it depends on when Trump comes away from NATO. I do believe he's going to come away from NATO.
Okay. Let's move on to our next question. I appreciate that. Thank you, honey. The actor Gene Hackman and his wife were found deceased. Is there any nefarious cause with this? It's an interesting question because he was like 90-something. Let me see. He's 95 years old. I'm looking at Hackman, his wife Betsy, and one of their 3 dogs were found dead at their residence in Santa Fe, New Mexico. Their bodies were discovered during a wellness check after a maintenance worker grew concerned when the couple didn't answer the door and called for help from local security. I mean, it sounds awfully fishy. They said Hackman's body was in a state of decomposition in the foyer. So, I mean, if that's true, yeah, I didn't know about this until you mentioned it. For the 3rd time in a row, I got the Hanged Man to look at things from a different perspective. And what I'm getting on this, was there something nefarious? No. This is similar to what happened with my grandfather. My grandmother passed on first. Shortly afterwards, my grandfather died. And when he died, he was found next to his parakeet cage. He had a parakeet that kept him company. And the parakeet was dead. So it was enough losing the love of his life, married for 60 some odd years, close to 70. And that was hard enough. But I think he woke up one day and saw that his parakeet died. And that's why he died next to the cage. That was the last straw. His heart couldn't take anymore. I'm getting the same feeling and vibe about Gene. He probably passed. The wife died almost immediately afterwards. That's what I'm getting. Almost as if she willed herself to be with him. And the dogs, one of the dogs died of starvation. So I'm not getting that anything was nefarious. It's, you got to look at it from a different perspective, though, and that's what I got. He was 95, and it's just it's a tale of broken hearts, kind of like my grandfather.
Okay, so this is one of those times where I'm going to say I think there is definitely something going on. I feel as if it was a robbery. Something went terribly wrong, and because it's like she wasn't that old. She was, you know, when you look at photographs of him, he was very, very decrepit and very, very old, very weak kind of man. So I can understand that. And where they were in the homes, it's like they didn't die peacefully. There was other stuff going on there. And so I kind of remote viewed it a bit and looked into it, and I saw kind of like a threatening, violent kind of threatening of violence. And I don't believe that they actually got any money from them, but they tried. And I feel as if they gave up. He might have had it might have been natural, like he had a heart attack or something happened with him. But with her, there was something, I just feel there was a lot of pills that were on the table as well, I believe. There was scattered pills as well. So something very strange happened. But so that's it. That's what I get.
Thank you, baby. Well, time will tell. You know, it's okay that, you know, sometimes we disagree, and that, you know, sometimes I'm right and you're wrong.
Yeah.
And sometimes you're right and I'm wrong.
That's right. Yeah,
That's right.
Absolutely.
And I'm okay with that. I feel pretty confident.
Drew said, I heard that Gene Hackman was going to spill the beans on their high-profile pedo neighbours. He would have heard the screams. They said it was CO2 leak, but 2 of the dogs were still alive and well. Yeah.
Well, the dog that died was a German Shepherd. You would think that if someone was going to be an intruder and there was no signs of foul play, that the shepherd would have attacked.
The dog was found in the closet. There's loads more to this.
Yes, it's kind of fishy.
Something. I think he was definitely natural cause. I think his heart went. So when you say heart, yes, I think she gave up emotionally. I don't think she cared whether she was alive or dead at that point. So I believe what you're getting. But I feel that there was an intruder or something there was trying to shut them up or do something still, or get something from them. Maybe it was evidence. Maybe he had some evidence on him. Who knows? Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyway, he was a good actor. I hope he wasn't part of that stuff. I know, and it's Goddess is missing an S, which is quite funny. But he's a bugger for putting these up because he knows it embarrasses me.
What do you mean? What do you mean it's missing an S?
Dude.
Anyway, we got through all of our questions today.
Oh.
How about that?
And we spoke about our plans, and
Yep.
we chat with everybody. So
Yeah.
very exciting stuff is happening. So keep an eye out for In5d. If you want to help us, if you love us and you want to help us, please at least like the video, like this on whatever platform you're on. And if you really love us, you could top over to other platforms and like us on all of them, and share. Okay, just share. We're not asking you to share it on your page. You could share it on another platform, some other place. You know, I'm sure there's other places. Somebody who is an awake and aware friend or something like that. That's going to help us to grow. By the way, we will have a marketing manager as well that we're going to be working with as well regarding these new plans. So, yes.
And
if you want a reading, please pop over to PsychicAlly.net.
yes. And as for me, I've been plugging away on In5d.vip. I'm hoping to launch that within the month. So stay tuned for that. I'll let you guys know a little bit more. Hi, Tank. Let you guys know more about that. Tink says this show wouldn't have been possible without me. I am responsible for this show. Thank you very much.
She is. She allows her owner to do these things.
Yes. That is very nice of you, Tank.
Yeah.
So, on behalf of the love of my life, my gorgeous, beautiful, sexy wife, Ali, I'm Greg. And, oh, yeah. If you're watching on Facebook, that link for Rumble's up here. If you're watching on YouTube, it's down here. Join us in 30 minutes or so or less on Rumble. Hope to see you there, live and uncensored. So, but on behalf of the love of my life, we're both sending you infinite love and light from our heart to yours. Take care, everyone. Peace.
Bye, everyone. Go Chiefs.
Indeed.